There we go. Hello Nim, all good. Hello pineapples. I see you got the elephant working. I finally got most stuff working. I am very sad because I cannot play on my computer. We're still using the laptop. Make sure everything is running. Okay, cool. I was having issues with it earlier that it wasn't actually stream recording stuff. I needed to make sure it was. What you want? You want out the way? You can open the door, dude. Anyway, how is everyone? How is everyone doing? I'm annoyed I couldn't get things set up sooner. God, I had the cutest setup going. My wire management was pretty decent, you know. It was going good. And then I realized that my computer, that is 6 years old, is worse to stream on than my laptop. So we had to completely scrap everything and then just set my laptop back up. It's horrendous. One second, my cat went out and he can't figure out how the door works. There we go. I have been so eager to continue the story. I don't think we're gonna be able to do much with the actual event because I don't know. The event seems like I need to have a lot more done than what I do. So we might be kind of out of level for it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Boom boom. Do do do. I hate how the music stops here. Sorry, there's people in the hallway. I was being quiet. But yeah, it's been a long fucking week. Traveling was an absolute pain in the ass. But, you know, for like anyone that's been keeping up with like my Twitter and stuff like that, we decided, well, I decided to bring the cats home with me. And I spent so much time and effort getting like these harnesses for these cats to make sure that they, you know, don't get loose, because it was recommended we give them like a harness and like, you know, stuff like that. And then we get there. We go through security. By the way, the security line was like, not even kidding you, an hour long. It was a massive, massive line. For no apparent reason. It was like 3 a.m. My flight that I took around Christmas time had a shorter line for security than that line did. It was awful. But about an hour, like I want to say like an hour and at least an hour and 20 minutes go by, we finally get through to go through security. And obviously we have to take the cats out. Oh yeah, we were here. Because it crashed last time. Exquisite Night Chimes unlocked. That's the event in it. But is my keyboard gonna work? Keyboard?
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
Why is my keyboard not working? I do not have it set up so I can use my proper keyboard. Oh, even okay. Well then, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Where is my keyboard plugged in at? That is my microphone. Whoop. Me too, say you. That is exactly what I need right now. Let's see here. Hey yo, 6 months. What's up, little?
Yo, 6 months, how that happened?
We're having technical difficulties. Please be mine. Is that correct? That is not correct. Which one is which? Is this my mouse? That is my mouse. This is a bit of a predicament. Because even my keyboard on my laptop is not working now.
Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now.
Why is it not working in the game? Why is nothing working? We love tech issues. Oh yeah, like it's not my in-game, my actual laptop keyboard isn't even working. How am I supposed to exit the game if neither of my keyboards are working? Excuse me? Okay, well, we might have to just completely restart my computer. So we might be back in like 5 minutes, guys. We'll be back, I guess. Wait. Okay. We're able to get over to this side. Does that mean... Can I... close the game? Okay. Interesting. Let's try this again. Okay, well that works. This is gonna be irritating. Anyway, while we're waiting for everything to load up, how's everyone doing on this fine, what is it, Thursday morning, afternoon, evening? I don't know. What time is it? Fucking... I don't know. I have spent the last 3 days unpacking and I'm still not done. Yay. Going to see a movie on Monday. Yay. Okay. But yeah. So. I have, my room looks like it has a tornado run through it. I have a day off today, so I'm great. Ooh, nice. My room looks like it has had a tornado run through it. So, it's a mess. Oh, yeah. He cat. Bum 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 bum. I'm fully addicted to Smite again. Send help. Oh no. See. Oh god. Ash. Hey baby. You can't be up here. See, what has helped me there for not getting re-addicted to that game is that I'm simply garbage at the game. And anytime I try and get back into it, I'm thrown off of it because I'm shit at the game. So, it works out. Okay, trying this again. How are you doing? Girl, little miss. Also, fun thing is that now that I'm in my room that has actual shit in it, my mic is better quality. You probably can't tell because my voice is a bit raspy today, but my mic is a way better quality now because my room is not super echoey. And fun stuff. There we go. Okay, we got it working.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too.
It looks like they're...
For?
Hi, Mon. Stop talking. I'm trying to talk now. It's my turn. I have the talking stick. It looks like they're copying the pattern on the talisman.
Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
Never mind, I lied. We've got issues now with game capture. Okay, screw it. We're just doing that pop capture. It's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Seems like the Fatui are definitely up to something.
And the plot thickens.
I don't trust Child
keep an
at
eye on
all.
Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh.
There's a pig.
Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Yeah, I do not trust Child in the slightest bit. He may have a pretty face, but I don't trust it. Also, I realized that this bitch is really good with Kuki, and it makes me even more upset that I can't level Kuki up. I'm going the wrong way. I'm forever stuck at level 20 with Kuki because I don't have the materials or area unlocked to be able to level her up, and it's really depressing. One moment. There we go. Close my door because the cat's like opening it. Yeah, this setup is an absolute train wreck. I've got to move some of this stuff. I've got to move this thing back slightly. How does this work? Oh, look at that. It's got little stands. There we go. Has no traction on my desk. Okay. Everything is a struggle. Chat. Everything is struggling. I'm struggling. Everything is not working. Okay. I think we're good now. Where am I going? Going this way now. I'm gonna avoid you. Actually, I don't want to fight you right now. I've got other things to do than fight you again. So we're gonna go this way. Wrong button. Our cat a slow descent down. Is it Zhongli? Hey, Zhongli, the good sir. Hello, kind sir. A wonderful man. How are you? What else we gotta do,
right
Chief?
on time. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Yeah, you wanted to steal
Indeed.
everything in it.
It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Business people are always friendly when it suits their interest.
Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liu at Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liu?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang is highly intelligent.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
No surprises there.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they are trying to reproduce the sigil of her mission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
Did a rabbit just die?
So,
Anyone else hear that?
We need to get for the rite of parting in
The
Dihua
high-pitched
Marsh?
squeal?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all
it's
been
a little
gardened
ferret.
by
No,
people.
ferret.
Dihua
No,
Marsh
it's a
used to be
ferret with
full
money.
of glaze lilies. It is before the Archon War. Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused
Who want the ferret with
landslides,
money?
and the land was flooded, turning it into
I'm
the
sorry,
marsh you
Zhongli.
see
I've
now.
completely been
Nearly all
derailed
the
from what you're
glaze
saying.
lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very wild glaze lilies have the
I've completely
strongest
been
fragrance.
derailed. What is he
If
on
we
about?
want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
You mean you need me to pick them?
No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing?
I can hold a tune.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
Paimon, your voice is like nails on a chalkboard. You don't have room to speak.
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Search for Zhongli with glazed lilies. Sorry, look for glazed lilies with Zhongli. Wrong way around. Whee! Donk.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready. Da 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 da.
See, look at that. Oh shit.
These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
God, this is gonna be a pain to try and fight with this new keyboard.
Yeah.
I don't have Wow.
Well now.
Can't catch me.
I do not have much mouse space. I need to rethink my my mouse area.
Ninjutsu.
There we go.
Freeze.
That's not who I meant to select. Ah. Really? Rude.
How bold. Here you are. Scatter.
Trying to figure out this character is a pain. No, I can't. My buttons aren't working.
I'm about to pass up. Huh?
My buttons aren't working. This is
so sorry.
not good.
Where I go?
This is not ideal. Not ideal.
Don't push your luck.
Not ideal. Stop it. Stop it.
Gotta dash.
Gotta dash. Dash. Dash, child. Thank you.
Cha.
This keyboard is not great. Ah, my lord. Okay, note to self.
Those
My
weren't
keyboard is
glaze
garbage.
lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Those flowers put up quite a fight.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's-her-face?
Greetings, Ganyu.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
I mean, it was just like right here in front of me, so like, yeah.
Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
It isn't a secret, so perhaps you just assumed we knew?
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met.
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
Yeah, Paimon.
No, it's quite all right.
So rude.
I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
So that means...
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old.
Yeah, she's
at the
only
time of his
500.
passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say as an adept?
Okay, I thought I just forgot that she was an Adepti, and I'm like, wait, did I just forget that, or was that not common knowledge?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very
So you're
day.
how? That explains the forgetfulness. I'm doing that one.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks,
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And
Ganyu
that just
seems
about
nice.
does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Zhongli, you seem suited to working in agricultural development.
Yeah,
What
I
is-
can already imagine you
what
starting a
does
business
that
in
have to do?
Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
We're a little battened and bruised. We need to make sure we log in every day. Yeah. Look at all the goods I can get. I wonder whoever to find yourselves pleasantly surprised by many old friends and a special guest from abroad. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this one.
Hello, nice to... Everything's ready. Let's go!
Grand Sage have become a popular topic in academia, while the acting Grand Sage in question still remains as unbound by convention as ever. Where there are people that will be a collective. Those outside of it are desperate to fit in, while those already inside it relish in their false sense of bliss until the fragile bonds are broken, and the mindless crowd disperses like sand. Oh, it's Altheum's, story quest. Okay. Maybe we'll do his at some point. Recommended that you complete the Golden Slumber and accept the Dirge of Biliquis before exploring. Oh, okay. What's there? Okay. We'll do that later. We'll do those later. We want to finish the Archon quest first, and then we'll go head on down there. What is this? Sorry, I'm looking at everything, making sure we've got everything, because we haven't been on in a few days. By a few days, I mean, it's been a good week, I think, since we've been on. Okay. What's this? One singular Primogem. Okay, I want to heal everybody up because... Food. Food. There we go. Use on... use... Cool. And let's head back to Liyue. Where's the fastest teleporter? Just that one. Is this gonna be the fastest? God, it is so unbelievably hot. I gotta take my hoodie off. I swear. I'm like, man, oh shit, man. I spilled grease on me yesterday and I didn't realize it splattered all over my hoodie. That is incredibly depressing. I'll have to see if I have anything that I can use to get the stains out. That is incredibly depressing. That's a brand new hoodie. Anyway, back to the game. Okay. I guess we're just following this. Why does it make me go all the way? Oh, I gotta go down. Okay. Like, why is it making me go literally the longest way around? That makes sense.
Can't touch me. Make my escape.
Nyom. Zhongli, kind sir. This is not- you're not Zhongli. Who are you?
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and...
Felix.
You're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times.
Fatui.
We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is...
Oops, I
That's
didn't
all
mean to click for that.
Ningling's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Is there anything we can do?
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things
Oh,
are
fun.
taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword.
Yeah, no
what
kidding.
does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Child.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Follow me. I say as if I know exactly where he'll be. I have no idea where he'll be, which is why we follow quest markers. So show me. We go to the golden house. I don't know where that's at, but oh shit. Okay, that's wait. Okay, we're just gonna we're white running this and just teleporting, like you do, you know. We don't got time to run all the way over here. We don't got time for that. Doggies! Hello! I don't have time to stop for them today.
Away I go!
And away I go! I don't like this keyboard. It's a mechanical keyboard and it's really irritating to use. I hate it so much. So I changed to someone taller. I don't know if that makes any difference when climbing things, but it makes me feel like I'm using less stamina. So that's what we're doing. Hello? Oh, I think we were here before already, weren't we? Maybe? Golden house recommended for level 30. Yeah, we can do that. Did it say what it was recommended? I don't know if it did. Sure. This is probably not a good party, considering one of the characters I don't know how to use. I lied. I said I was going to look up how to use them, and then I never did. I'm just a liar. All I do is play a video game and lie.
Wow, this is the golden house? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Such a single Mora and we're done for, Paimon.
Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here.
Paimon, just don't be greedy.
If we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
Something feels amiss here.
Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
The Millilith.
Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Just a floating corpse. That's really cool. Actually.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Looks like I was just in time then.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you
Knew
that
we
I was
couldn't
able
trust
to
him.
effortlessly find this secret location. Don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
I won't allow you near the Exuvia.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that.
I knew we couldn't trust
Signora
him.
offended the
I
deities
knew it.
outside the cathedral
I knew
of
it.
Mondstadt. She swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
I could never defeat you? You're completely delusional.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
Listen, I know I said we couldn't trust him, but I'm taking back the I can't be down bad because I don't trust him.
So show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Passable effort.
Ow.
Strike!
Cowering already?
Fuck you.
Storm the front!
How
Ow.
bold.
Flicker. Run all you like. Passable effort.
Shit. Come here, child. You're acting like a fucking child. You're acting like a motherfucking child. Get out of here.
Come on out!
Here you are.
Here you are. Yeah, get out of here.
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good.
What the fuck?
No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all
Why?
out.
Why are you electric now?
Brace
No,
yourself.
I don't like that.
This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
No thanks. Can you hold still?
No use hiding back there.
Don't push your luck. This moment will be frozen in time.
Yeah, you stay right here.
Well now.
Ow.
Gotta dash! I'm about to pass.
All you do is run.
Yeah, that's called dodging. Because you're scary.
Here you are.
Yeah, please die. You're scary.
No use hiding back there.
I'm assuming electricity is weak
Ready, I go!
to Dendro, is what it looks like.
Almost dodged that.
Flicker.
I'm assuming that's what's happening here. Well, we beat him. Did we? I beat you. What the fuck?
Your swordsmanship is quite impressive.
Cheater.
But that's about as far as you'll get.
What What the fuck?
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected.
This doesn't seem like it's that it's good.
I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Oh, he not happy. Oh shit. Is this a bad time to tell him we don't have it? Is this a bad time to tell him we don't have it?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you!
We might be dead here. Oh, thank God we don't need to fight him. Oh shit, no, never mind. I thought he was leaving. He's not leaving. Are we gonna have to fight him again? Ah, shit. Seiyu's almost dead.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take
Okay,
it!
why is that not hitting? Can we... No, that's not what I wanted to hit. Got it. Let me hit this and quickly heal. We're just gonna quickly tactically just there we go.
Here you are.
Ow.
Can't touch me!
Rude. I'm not close enough. Ow. I'm not very good at this. I can't get out. Oh shit. This is not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. This is not good. Come on, yes, speed, thank you.
I'm out of here!
Rude! Oh my god.
Again.
Can you stop?
Die.
Dash! Shift button, please work.
And away I go!
I meant to press 4, not 3. Where is he?
Life is not eternal.
Okay. Well then. That's not...
Cool it.
I'm out of here!
Shit. Come on, I need my ult.
Ninjutsu!
Don't mind me.
Well now.
Come on.
Dodge this.
Ow. Shit.
Die.
Come on, almost got him. Almost got him. We got it.
And some you lose.
Ayo.
Look!
Anyway.
It's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden
Motherfucker.
of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Because I'm gradually restoring my former powers. I don't feel like we should tell him that we
You
can
already
collect the
know
elements.
the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep,
Okay, we're not gonna tell him.
I
Good.
guess I'll just have to
He
curb my
doesn't deserve to
curiosity.
know.
This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Bestie,
Sure, that's not the normal way to make friends.
Bestie really said, yeah, I'm gonna try and kill you. Oh, you can't kill me? I mean, I can't kill you? I guess we're friends now.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
The corpse was a fake? I
Yes,
fucking knew
it
it.
appears so. Interesting
knew
to
it.
say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of... As such, we must now
I
look
knew
to
it was-
our
it
backup
was-
plan.
It's just a little fishy. I knew something more was going on here. Like, there's no way that the Adeptus, the Archon could just, like, fall out of the sky and die like that. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War.
That doesn't sound
and
like a
who
good
has
idea.
remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If
That
such an ancient god were to
Doesn't
be
sound
unleashed
like a
upon
very
Liyue
good
Harbor,
idea.
defenseless without the protection of its deity,
Like, if
do
he's
you think
trapped,
the
it might be
Rex
for a
Lapis
reason.
would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
Oh, he wants. Okay, that makes more sense,
the
I
Archon
guess.
War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
You've been trying to duplicate them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
This can't be good.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Nira, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Damn.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
You're just sucking the Jade Palace in? That can't be good. Well then. Okay, I know when I said that we couldn't trust him, that we probably couldn't trust him. But motherfucker really just took a 180. Man was really like, yeah, we're friends, to I'm going to kill you now. To, oh shit, I can't kill you.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What
Ciao.
are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fight...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue
Damn, these
Harbor.
mortals are so scared of this ancient god.
War was fought 2,000
How dare they?
years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here.
I want to know why two of them are birds and one of them's a deer.
Adepti mechanisms. Yet it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
We gotta go find the ballista again.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
She's hot. Sorry.
Yep.
What is happening? Hey, yo. Oh, she's making some magical ballistas. Oh, that's fucking cool. Fatui?
They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
Come on, let me in. Let me in, Chief. Let me in, Coach. Let's go. Come on, let me fight. Let me fight him, Coach.
The three
I can do it. I can do it. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? What wishes to
Excuse me, sir. Yes, no, you can't touch this. You cannot touch this. You too, you're not allowed to touch this. Go away. Get out of here. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to touch that. Go away. Thank you. No touchy. Oh, shit.
Flicker.
You're not allowed to touch this either. Go away. Get out of here. Go away. Shoot. 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 This is my ballista. Where's the others? You. Get out of here. You're not allowed. No, go away. No, I did not give you permission. Go away. I did not give you permission to pass by me. Get out of here. You get out of here. Yeah. You, no. Go away. Thank you. I think we were very lucky to pull him beforehand, because I feel like I'd be struggling a lot more with this.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Oh, well, I'm not very good at that. I'm sorry. That was like...
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
I really said, hey, don't get hit by that, and then I immediately got hit.
Away I go!
Come on. Thank you. Thank you.
Stay right there.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too!
My god, I can't do this.
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Yes. Because I'm dying.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
Take what?
This is Adeptal energy!
Oh shit.
That light from your body, it's like the tiny giant cars! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
But... Nope. Okay, dude.
Looks like I'm full right here.
Gotta dash!
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Duty at an end.
We need to get my ult up again.
And away I go!
Like that.
Ninjutsu!
Cool. And I can heal, and I
Blood
can
of the
damage.
Chilean, I guard you against
Look at me
evil.
go. Look at me go.
Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
Oh shit. What's happening?
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Hey yo. Okay. Where are we getting hit next? Where's the... Fine. Look at these expert dodging skills. Expert dodging skills. Didn't even doubt me for a second. Where are we going?
Child, you are strong in body and spirit.
You wield 3
Perhaps
powers
you
at
can
once.
withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at
Oh, we're
once.
too far away.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, you try to use them in battle.
Cool. Oh, look at that. She's already dead. See, we're just built different. Look at this go. Don't even, not even breaking a sweat. Not even breaking a sweat anymore. No, leave that ballista alone. It's already weak. Get out of here.
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
The process of elimination.
This isn't good.
Whoops.
Frostbite, I guess. This is it.
Run! No shit. This one's taking a lot of damage. Oh shit.
Come on out!
Oh, that's not good. That ballista's taking a huge beating.
Flicker.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
It's not who I meant to hit with that. Who's next? Where are they at? Oh. That's it. Cutscene time. Hell yeah. Look at her go.
The interlopers are
Half
no
queen.
more.
Queen.
Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Hey, dinky cat. Get fucked.
It's working! We just
Ancient
need to
god?
keep this up.
Yeah, sure. Get fucked. Oh shit. That can't be good. That can't be good. Where were you guys at when we were fighting the Fatui? Ayo. Save. Whoa.
Be careful now.
That could have gone
The Guizhong
better.
Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
Oh?
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Just cut. They're dropping it on the god. Oh shit. We really said we're gonna fucking take care of this the right way. Just drop a whole fucking island on it. Jesus. Well, I guess that paper we took from inside the Jade Palace is worth even more now. I mean, the price has skyrocketed considering it's the last artifact from inside, I guess. Ba-ba-bum.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing
That's
the
really
Jade
depressing.
Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Madam Ping is great. I love her.
I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before.
Welcome back,
This
Liam.
is truly no small feat.
You just missed an epic
But
fucking
that
battle.
does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago.
We were right about
Do not
child.
merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
You need a
Instead,
stool.
focus your sights
You
on
need
our
your
city
shoes
and
shine.
each of the citizens that dwell within it.
You need a
Are you
dog.
questioning our means
Are you
of
saying you can
protecting
bark
Liyue?
for her, Nim?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
We're all on the same side here.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there's discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there.
Aww. She's cute. I like her.
When danger is
She's
near,
adorable.
Everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Well, the lantern ride's going on right
Unfortunately,
now.
we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
I'm really congratulations to all of these who have been stream. Oh goodness, I appreciate the lyric. We're doing the Archon quest, so it's a lot of quiet cutscenes and dialogue.
I've had a change of heart.
They've listened to what people have said, and they're trying to understand things from their perspective. They're going to do, and they're trying to understand things from their perspective.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right,
She looks like she has
Mooncarver,
cat
you
ears. I know
needn't
she
worry.
doesn't, but it looks like she
seems
does.
to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
You can say that again.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
But the corpse was a fake.
Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Well, if the corpse was a fake, then the god's not really dead. Why is it just a bird, dead bird there? There we go. My poor computer is kicking its last breath. Come on, Zhongling. Where you at, good sir? Kind sir. Funeral preparer. Okay, this is slow. We're rolling through. Oh, that's water. Where are we going from here? Do we have to turn? Oh, right here. What you doing over here? You're not Zhongli. Who are you?
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng funeral parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Zhongli. Yeah, no, Nim. Okay. So we just fought Child. Okay, Child just broke into the Exuvia to steal the Rex Lapis's God, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but what Venti got stolen from him. And turns out it's not there in that body, so the body is a fake. Corpse is a fake. So something's amiss here. Something's amiss. So then Child is like, haha, I'm going to release an ancient god. Hashtag fake corpse. Yeah, so he's like, I'm gonna unleash an ancient god to lure out Rex Lapis. And then we're like, haha, no you're not. And then we defeat the god. So, that's what you missed. Along with some really cool cutscenes, but... we were right about Child not being trustworthy. I knew I couldn't trust him. It's always the pretty men.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't
Is he a
take it to heart,
harbinger?
child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities
Is Zhongli a part of the
chaos
Fatui?
to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
Senora.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Oh, I fucking hate her. I still have time to take it back.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit
I think they're neat. Pretty people make brain go burr. I know. It's
I knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui
I'm simping
Harbinger.
hard, but man.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Zhongli tricked you.
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Gnosis.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Paimon's face. Excuse me?
Sanctimonious.
So Zhongli is actually Rex Lapis.
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes. And
I'm
then
like on the edge of my
together
seat.
in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see. Am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even
maybe Zhongli wasn't
boulders
as
that can
trustworthy as we
withstand
thought.
whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his
Can't have
workers,
anything, I know. Come on, man.
"You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But
Oh,
as
it's
I
so
began
sad.
to
He's just a
consider
tired
relinquishing my
man. He's
divine
just a
role,
tired old man.
I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti,
Tired old man who's
and
not
the
a man.
Liyue to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Let me guess. You had another plan in case that all burned down.
That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too.
If it weren't for you meddling
Just as
kids.
a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
Mhm.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liu Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liu. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liu as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liu.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of
No.
remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
Good.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liu, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
You've really embarrassed yourself this time.
Hey, haven't you learned the Liu saying, don't always call it as you see it?
I mean, not wrong.
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Ah, fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Those jiggle physics, hey yo.
Now then,
Excuse
is there anything else you wish to ask me?
What could possibly be worth a Gnosis?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
The fond farewell. Goodbye, pretty man. Well, that was a turn. I will admit that I predicted him being the Archon because I accidentally spoiled it for myself by looking at the gliders.
The rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spend so much time trying to...
Shut up, Paimon. I saw a TikTok talking about the gliders. Like the wind gliders. It was just going over, it's like, oh yeah, look, all the Archons having really cool wing gliders that match their skin aesthetics. You know? And then I realized that the color scheme of this one looked really similar to Zhongling. And I'm like, oh. So the pretty cop, not great. The pretty man is God. Huh, the more you know. Yeah, the more you know, I guess. Oh, I wanted to level her up as well. Because she's a healer. I want to... Maybe it's time to... Maybe it's time to bench Seiyu soon. And have her as my healer. We'll have to see. I follow the road to Yuzhong Terrace. Meow. Whoop. But yeah, that's how I accidentally put two and two together. I already had my suspicions about Rex Lapis not being dead, but I'm like, well, why would they kill one of the Archons, you know? So, just seeing that and realizing, like, oh, makes sense.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
No, he's not capable of that. He's a child.
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean,
I wonder...
it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
I wonder what Zhongli is gonna do now.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Oh, going the wrong way. This way. Hello. I'm here for your announcement.
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Are they...
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said.
They said that Rex Lapis wasn't murdered.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
That's possible.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Let's go watch the rite of parting for the person that we know is live. Where are you going? Go to the site of the rite of passing.
Make my escape.
Or parting, not passing. Same thing. 3 people.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
I think she's walking our way too, Paimon.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Oh?
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
I mean, you know, works, it works. The voice took me aback. I'm not used to hearing the traveler talk. Talk to the people, the rite of passage.
Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking
Oh,
you'd
it's
like
her.
it. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
Anyway. Hey, guys. Talk to you.
Why you? Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
Okay.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
Hey then. Look for Zhongli. Motherfucker is really just at his own funeral. He's really just at his own funeral. Hello, sir.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyue kiosk.
Dinner with a god? Sure.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
Oh yeah, he never has Mora on him.
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
And don't even mention the inflation.
Though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon, so I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Paimon.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the city of commerce,
God,
we
Rex
do
Lapis,
not
you
merely
fucking
exchange
parasite.
money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a fine journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Closed?
Yes. The nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That
Well,
is
she was the character that was just on the banners.
Since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the
she sounds fun at parties.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
Oh, got my voice. Heaven?
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
What about child?
Yeah, about that. Before Cheesing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
I don't really think about the trial.
Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Motherfucker. Anyway, there's nothing else.
Well then.
Everything else is kind of, you know.
I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Prolonged autumn winds. Yeah. Oh yeah. We know how to level up. Come on. Cool. I don't believe we can do that quest. I don't think we're rank 30. Oh, maybe we are. But I don't want to do that one yet. Oh no, never mind, we can't. Rank 30. Complete other quest. Okay. I want to... We'll be reunited, chapter 1. Okay, well we can't do these. Anyway. Does that mean we get to see Venti again? We get to see Venti again. I love Venti. I think we're gonna go ahead and actually continue these story quests. Because we need to get some of these story quests done. So, that is what we're gonna do. Though, however, we're gonna go on a 10-minute-ish, 5-minute-ish BRB break because I want to go quickly grab some snack. So, let's see here. I think I'm going to go ahead. Can I... Oops. I want something that has like the music, but you're not going to hear the characters moaning into the fucking mic the whole time. Very much that. We'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now. Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now. Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now.
We're back. Bum, bum, bum. I swear to God, my cats have a sixth sense, y'all. I left my room and they were completely passed out, asleep, on the bed, like, completely zonked out. I got up and went downstairs. And I turn around and Louie is just there. I go and sit down on the couch while I wait for my stuff to heat up. Ash just appears. They have a sixth sense to know when I leave the room, and then they have to come follow me. You guys have food? Oh, you guys need some food. I'll get you guys food in a minute. I'll survive a little bit. You guys were fed a little bit ago. This is why you don't have your cats graze feed. Because when they don't constantly have food in their bowl, they're complaining. Alright, what did we say we were gonna do? We said we're gonna do The Legend of the Dark Knight Hero. So, where are we gonna go? Oh, we do have adventure rank rewards that we can redeem. Okay, let's do the Adventure Guild stuff first before we forget. Okay. Adventurers Guild. They're first. I am 100% eating while we do this, I'm sorry.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
More companions would be nice.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dresses all funny.
Brother?
It feels like Paimon's heard this one before.
Is this our brother?
Wait, do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like hers?
Hmm? Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Some distant relative Kaya's then.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
Sounds like a tough customer.
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Well, alright then. About that stranger.
Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Sorry, I was finishing my food. Now do we want to do that quest first? And where even is that quest in my log? Oh, those are our dailies. Those are all in Liyue. Oh, okay. Legend of the Dark. Okay, well, it looks like we gotta do Legend of the Dark Knight Hero anyway. So look at that. Works out perfectly for us.
Add Astra.
Claim Adventurer rank. What'd we get? Fragile Resin. I don't know what either of those are, but cool, I guess. You know, I kind of want to wish on Zhao's. We have 4 wishes, and I mean, worst case, we simply just gain pity, which will go towards the next characters we want to get. So, I'm gonna use my 4 wishes here. You know, Dragon Slayer, yeah, yada yada, whatever. Nothing good here, and it'll all be blues. Raven Bow. Yada yada yada, Dragon Slayer. Last wish. Blue again. Sky Rider Sword. Did we have any? We do have one of these. We're gonna use one. Just blue again. Cool. Okay. Gain a little bit of pity, and if we don't get Zhao, we can then get someone from the next banner polls. What is this that I got going here? Ooh, I can do this quest now. Yeah, let's do this. What's the prerequisite quest needed? Okay. This has to do with the Lantern Rite event, so I guess we're doing this first. I'd like to get the Lantern Rite stuff done, because it's limited event things. And if I can do it, might as well do it, you know? Go to Yujing Terrace. Listen to Ningguang's speech. Oops. Off we go. No. Wait, 1 second. We might actually... The crane returns on the wind to unlock. We just quick start it? To complete Archon quest, the crane returns to the wind, and story quest Umbrellas Orchon quest Act 1. First, to get the best experience from this event, you can still unlock the event and experience all the relevant story and gameplay without completing the said quest if you enter it through quick start. But your experience will be affected as you might encounter unknown characters and relationships, and some characters may be occupied by other quests. Okay. Well, let's see if maybe we can... We'll see... Okay, prerequisite quests that we still have to do. Crane returns in the wind. What was it that we needed done?
Alone is not enough.
It was... The crane returns in the wind and the story quest Umbrabilis Orcus, which I'm pretty sure we have not even touched, but it's fine.
Intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples.
We'll continue this line then. Yo.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
We might have the sigils on me already.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically, Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyuet Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
What a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge
I mean, we're probably the only one here that can actually get the resources needed.
So you heard my announcement, did you? What
We're
do you
the only
think?
capable ones in Leeway.
Interested?
Ah. Can I really ask you anything at all?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Maybe I can find out more about my brother.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires
That poor
a
bird.
great deal of space.
There's a
The
staff
abandoned
through its
mine
head.
outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going.
Yes,
First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Oh?
Don't
Pretty?
be like that.
Pretty lady?
Hey, come
Pretty-
on!
pretty lady?
Don't go! Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
Shang the Brave. Yeah, sure. Chasing after a woman. Not very brave, if you ask me.
Did you hear that?
I'm
They
impatient.
had some useful information.
I'm impatient.
Fly so fast. Before you know it, Lanterite's almost here again. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out. The people of Liyue must have already started preparing for the most important festival of the year, right? Hopefully Paimon will be able to check out tons of great food again this year. Anyway, let's go to Liyue Harbor and see what's up. Huh. They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Is it not gonna... There we go. Wrong quest activated. I'm impatient, so we're doing the Lantern Rite event since there's only 10 days left. There we go.
Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first.
Hey, look at that.
Xiangli, what a pleasant surprise meeting you here.
Oh, why the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late?
Everything has been going great. It's like we
sense you are older
just saw
and
each other.
wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable insights.
Thank you, Zhongli.
You are too kind.
So, Xiangli, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Qingce village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead?
Cause he's fancy.
Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli is finer things in life, right? Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Nope, schedule's clear.
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity
No,
to say hi
Paimon,
to
shh.
some of our friends.
No, Paimon, shh, shh.
Before we were able to figure out a
Zhongli
schedule,
is more important.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land.
I'm already
Generous
drooling.
cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer slowly for half a day.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore.
Ready to go when you are.
Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has got to get her hands on some of that soup.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please share them with me as well.
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Liyue will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive period. By all means, go wherever your interests lead you. The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
I understand.
We're heading out. Enjoy your week, young Lee.
We're leaving. Goodbye.
Take care now, you two.
1,000 miles. 1 second.
Listen, let me tell you how it is. Come and see these rare and precious curios. Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Sorry, I'm back. Had someone coming in my room. Really, cat? And now the cat went out. Can't have a simple, peaceful. Okay, do we have to go all the way? God, where are we going? Okay, no, we're not that far. I thought we were gonna have to go all the way down to the Dendro area. The chasm.
Bamboo shoot, bamboo shoot. Nascent bamboo shoot. This one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one.
Me all these bamboo shoots.
These should be enough. Let's head back.
Why does it say we still got here? Go to the one calling for help.
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help.
What if I don't want to come help you? I'm busy, sir. A short, slender figure rescues a drowning man.
Are you okay? Did any of you go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
We have her.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl? Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yao Yao. You leave it. Yeah. We decided to quick start it.
My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. I came through Stone Gate, intending to head towards
Love
Liyue
Yao Yao.
Harbor,
Yeah, we have her unlocked. I just haven't leveled her at all or anything.
And before long, I
She's
was
adorable. I love
lost.
her.
Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring
There's a
an
Geoculus right
unfamiliar
there taunting me.
try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my
I
hospitality.
can't get over the fact that every time an NPC says Liyue, it's pronounced differently.
Journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us? Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even has some for Paimon.
Paimon, who are you calling a kid? You're also a child.
Welcome.
Everyone savor some delicious lotus flower crisps and enjoy the scenery.
So tasty. If only there were more.
More? You already had the Sumter's Beast share. How to say Liyue when everyone says it differently is the question? Yeah. Because I'm sitting here, I sit here and I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce names. I have a terrible memory. And like, well, I'll eventually learn how to pronounce things, but I have a terrible memory. So when I'm like, how do I pronounce Liyue? Because like, I'm like, oh cool, someone's saying it now. And then they say it differently. And I'm like, but I thought the other person said Liyue. So why is this person saying Liu? Or something like that. And I'm like, what is going on? I've just settled on calling it Liyue because it seems to be the consensus of what it's called. And it's like, it's fine. Someone else calls it Liyue in the dialogue, so it's fine.
Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was gonna run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon. What do you think, sir? Are Liyue snacks to your taste?
You know, Paimon is right. Gotta make sure Paimon's all, you know, fattened up and well fed for an emergency food.
When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way.
Wow, both are cooked.
As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence tour?
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal.
There's a wisp.
Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories. We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning.
I have cookies.
The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called the Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so
was
long
Lady
as
of the
you
Lake
play a
copyrighted?
pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow.
At its heart is a true story.
Exactly. It may just be a legend to others, but for me, it's a real part of my family history. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale, so I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago, so I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Oof.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel. I meant too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day, but then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again!
I love how the traveler is constantly just in a state of over Paimon's shit.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself.
Oh?
I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom, but more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue, so I followed their advice and made my way here.
That settles it then. It was Liyue.
Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Jingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And so on and so on. Don't worry, Yao-Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Exactly.
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the Statues of the Seven along the way.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm sure Venti would have enjoyed that.
How about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about everything. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
That does sound like a good idea.
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all. You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
Then let's get moving.
All right. Well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay? Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job! Oh well, Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
1,000 miles for an enigmatic tune. It's all the way back in Liyue. Indeed it is. Fast travel is so nice. Bow, bow. Slow descent. Neom.
Wow. Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my...
Cut him off, no one cares.
Well,
It's
hey,
you.
everyone. Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Jinyan. Jinyan is a rock musician based in Liyue. Uses her music as a form of resistance against societal stereotypes. Her tunes are well loved, and the style of her tunes is much like she is: straightforward, generous, confident, and proud. Every time she steps into her personal design stage, loyal fans will come flocking to start to rock to her rhythms. If you hear cheers and fireworks go up at any place in Liyue Harbor at the same time, it's most likely Jinyan, so don't miss out.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
Oh yeah, we've definitely met each other. I definitely don't know who you are. Sorry. skipped a bunch of quests. So you already know each other.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge.
Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
A Lantern Rite music festival would be a huge hit.
That's the spirit! See? Even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists.
Fancy.
My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan.
You've got this, Xinyan!
Madam Ping is busy completing the quest for Teapot to call home.
Is that anyone we know?
Yes, it's Xiangling.
I didn't think we had that quest yet. I was wondering. Yeah, where is the Teapot to call home? Oh. I could have done this whole time? I want a teapot. I want a teapot. Screw the event. I want a teapot. Let's go. I mean, we can't continue the event anyway until we get the teapot done. But there are so many quests here. I'll have to do a bunch of them at some point. Teapot. I was wondering when I was supposed to get one of these because I'm like, hey, I really want a teapot. I didn't realize that I had this quest this whole time that I could have been doing. Ow. Okay, fine. We'll go the way we're supposed to. One of the best things ever. I know. It's like you get to customize and design it, don't you? Oh, this is the story quest.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something
Oh, she's
different
pretty.
about her.
Oh,
So
God.
what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts
After you
if we
get to a
just let
certain
money
level in
walk
the
away from
teapot,
us,
you can
huh?
purchase hero wits
I've
and
already
exchange stuff for
told you.
artifacts.
I
Oh,
don't need your
interesting.
information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Eyes are so pretty.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the
She sounds like a
signature
food
dishes,
critic.
take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to
Shouldn't
be
it?
so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
There they are.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this?
No.
You ought to mind your own business. I swear. Silence. How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
Don't be rude to my gal.
Don't be angry,
She seems
sir.
cool.
Please, let me explain.
Takes away the hooligans who are surrounding the young lady with white hair. Are you alright?
Shenhe.
Shenhe.
My name.
Shenhe.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could
To the
have dealt
gym.
with it myself,
You don't
though.
want the beauty.
I suspect smashing
I'll
his head
give
against
him,
the
enjoy
ground
your
a
lyric.
handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that.
She's the best auntie.
Too violent.
She
This is
seems
Liyue
cool.
Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws?
You've not heard of a law?
No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
What was that noise?
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Those are all medicinal herbs.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
Okay, well, she's gonna be stood up for a little while.
Do you think Shenhe might be
Because
an
that's
adeptus?
not who we're supposed to be talking to. Keep out to call home. There we go. Madame Ping.
Seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an adeptus, that would explain everything. Where does she fit in with the other adepti, though? Paimon's super curious.
Madame Ping, the lovely.
children, come, come.
I do,
You've
yeah. We
arrived at
pulled
just
him
the right moment.
last stream.
I've been looking for you.
By some miracle.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
We had 30 wishes. We got him on our last 10 wishes.
No. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift?
You're gonna watch that VOD after. Yeah, it was a bit, just keep in mind, it was a bit laggy and buggy towards the end. We did all the polls at the start. When we started the quest, though, I was having a lot of internet issues because of the rain. So it's a pretty short VOD. I only did as, you're too kind.
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention
Scuffed Moments, beloved. Yeah, I think it was split into 2 streams as well. I think the first one was about an hour, and then the second one was about 20 minutes because it just was not holding up with the rain and everything.
You still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation
Oh,
abilities
that's fun. Yeah.
atrophy.
It was, yeah. Since I used to live up on the mountain, anytime there was any sort of rain or like too much overcast, the connection was just awful. But we're doing better today. Yesterday it was kind of snowing out, so I didn't really risk it. But I'm surprised everything's holding up as well today. No one's home and weather's clear, so we've got pretty good connection, which is wonderful. What's subspace creation?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
A trinket, you say?
So, in the eyes of an adeptus,
Gotta
creating a
lose some
magic
valuable
teapot
Oh, good,
world
Liz.
is just
I appreciate it. Enjoy your
play,
life.
huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
I can help you look for them.
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
And what are those, if I might ask?
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from
Never
the
heard of
banks
it.
of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glaze lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glaze lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Who is this child?
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help...
She's an Adeptus?
They must be
Did I
an
miss
Adeptus
something?
too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
When did she say she was an Adeptus?
How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
This is,
allow me to do the honors.
Yanfei.
This child here is
Yanfei.
Yanfei. She's the one helping run some errands for me.
It's the girl I mixed up for
Yanfei,
being,
I believe you've already heard of the Traveler and her traveling companion.
I mixed her up with the other character.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
A shame.
A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yanfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yanfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yanfei. She's always been like this, ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an Adeptus?
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Okay.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've
love the
gotten a hold
design.
of most of the stuff you asked for.
It's
except
adorable.
for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Crossel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck,
He'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
We'll come with you.
You want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
I love her.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
Chat, not gonna lie, I kind of realized that I forgot to do a lot of shit this morning. And I have to go take care of some things and finish cleaning. So I think this is where we leave this stream. If I have time later tonight, we'll go ahead and stream some more. And continue the pot quest. If not, we'll do some... I don't know... I think I'll have time tomorrow morning as well, around the same time. I have to go out later in the evening, so it may not be as late of a stream. But... or as long as one. But we should still be able to stream some. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys hanging out. And to see if anyone's live, it's sent y'all down over too. If my stuff loads, that is. Let me also log out of this. Let's see. Who's live? Any of my friends? I don't think any of my friends stream this early. If Twitch loads, that'd be wonderful. Turn that off. Come on, load please. Thank you. Let's see. There's a lot of people live, but no one that I know personally. Let's send. I'm just gonna go ahead and send you guys on over to Filza. I went to watch Minecraft. But yeah. Never mind. I cannot raid Filza. It's got raid settings on. I don't think I can raid anyone that I've got here. Tubbo? Yeah, there we go. Okay, send you guys on all over to Tubbo. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I shall see all you dudes either tomorrow or later tonight. I'll update on the Discord if we will be streaming tonight. I'll announce when I'll be going live. If you don't hear anything on the Discord, then we'll probably just be chilling for the night. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, and I shall see y'all